This is Fred Beck from Fred Beck's Fighting. I'm joined over Zoom by the man of the moment, as it seems, online right now, Anthony Taylor. Anthony, you've landed yourself another very, very big fight. Arguably the biggest fight of your career against Papi. How are you feeling?
I feel great, man. I feel good. It's an honor to share the ring with a good friend of mine who is Salt. I'm just happy to be in here fighting again for Misfits. It's been 4 months almost.
It's been a while, especially for you when you were so active earlier on last year and the year before that, very, very active fighter. And now 4 months, it seems like people are missing you. I mean, on social media, when there's not when you're not fighting this Misfits event, people are saying, "Where's Andy Taylor? What's up with him these days?" So it's been a while. You've taken a few minutes. You've taken a few minutes at the ring. In the last 4 months, he been training, he been staying active or more relaxing. How have you spent this last 4 months? I think that's very important in this.
Relaxing, training, same thing, vacation. Getting my mental right, getting my mind right, most importantly. Sometimes you just need to get away from the sport for a little bit, for a couple of months, just so you can recharge. That's important.
Okay. How long are you recharging for?
About 2 months. I just got back in there last month.
I guess old Pappy would have been in the gym the whole time though.
Don't matter to me. I'm a hard worker, man. I know what it takes to be great.
So let's talk about Saul Pappy's last fight against Josh Bruckner. You fought on the same card. You're the first fight of the night. Josh Bruckner versus Saul Pappy was, I think, was third from the main event or was co-main event. I can't quite remember here. It's quite late right now in the UK. That's why my eyes are look a little bit tired.
It's all good.
His last fight was very, very good performance. Obviously, stopping Josh Bruckner in the second round. The Josh Bruckner, a lot bigger guy, heavier guy. How do you rate his performance there?
You gotta give Soap Puppy an A+. He used his feints, he used his counter hooks. He knew when to throw his punch. He did a great job against Josh Bruckner. It was a hell of a job. He got the knockout. He got the victory done, man. The guy did great.
That fight was at 185 pounds. What weight did you fight at this one and Misfits?
185.
It's a 185. That sounds a little heavy for both of you.
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to go down, I mean, it's up to him.
Why do you look a little bit nervous when you say it's 185?
I mean, man, I haven't fought 185 since Ashley Raxon. That was October.
Okay. Why is it a 185?
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter if it was 185 or 175. It wasn't gonna matter to me.
What was your last fight at against Idris?
75,
And the one against Jack in Dubai?
82.
82. Okay, so it's only £3. In the
Yeah.
last 3 years of doing this influence boxing, what would you say has been your best performance?
My best opponents, I said, besides, he just counts as a pro.
Best
If you're
performance,
gonna put
Anthony,
that,
Anthony. There we go, Anthony. The people in the comments will know where that's from. Your best performance, not per opponent, best performance in the fight.
I would say Jack Fincham.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And that was
Yeah,
a 182, and your fight now is at 185.
you're right.
Why did you not request to fight a little lower, since it might play to your advantage a little bit more?
Um, you know me, Fred. I don't like fighting. I don't want to be the guy who calls out Pineda, Alex Wasabi, or Face Temper or DK Money. Hold on, real quick. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't want to be that guy who calls out Pineda, Alex Wasabi, Face Temper. One of those guys. I want to be the best. I want to challenge the best. I want people to be like, damn, that dude. He's always fighting the best of the best of the best. I want to be one of considered the most one of the greatest influencer boxer there is in the game.
Mm-hmm. But
You
I
know,
think maybe
I
the
don't.
misunderstanding. I think might have been a misunderstanding of the question there. Why didn't you negotiate the fight to be at a lower weight if that plays into your
Oh
advantage
well,
more?
that's up to Mams. That's something me and Mams we can still talk. I haven't talked to him about that yet. But who knows what's gonna happen?
Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, maybe you can kind of make it a little bit lower. Let's talk about the rounds. There's 4 rounds, isn't it? That's correct.
Yeah.
Four
Mm-hmm.
rounds. Do you think it plays into your hands if the fight goes, if it's 6 rounds, or do you think four is the set?
I mean, it really doesn't matter. I'm coming here to get it, bro. It doesn't matter if it's 4, 6, 3, or 2 or 1. I'm coming to get it. I'm coming to win, Fred. That's what I'm coming to do.
Where does a win over Soul Pappy take you?
A win of this kind of puts me in the top 5 influencers. It definitely throws me in that conversation of KSI wanting to fight. You know, he can't say he want to fight Slim because Slim went down weight. He can't say he fought Salt. He wants to fight Salt Pop because I beat Salt Pop. So it definitely throws me up there.
Soul Pappy's a huge star now in the Philippines and over the UK and in across the world in general. A win over him would make you a household name. Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, Salt Poppy's done what he had to do to make himself hot. And the last thing I'm gonna ever do is take somebody's shine away, take somebody's energy because I want to be bitter. Look, man, I'm happy for Salt Poppy. I'm proud of Salt Poppy. I'm glad that he's is where he's at because now I'm able to be where I'm at and everything aligned for a reason. There's a reason why I'm fighting Salt Poppy for a reason. I'm not going to just boast here and celebrate hip hip parade once I be Salt Poppy. I'm expected to be Salt Poppy. I am a influencer boxer. That's my job to go in there and fight and win.
Mm. On the When the fight was announced today, how would you say the public perception was in terms of who they're predicting to win? You or Soul Pappy? Who would you say the most popular fight is in terms of the
I mean,
media and in the general fan base?
of course they're going with Salt Poppy. I mean, it doesn't bother me for it. I don't care if people think I'm gonna lose. Like you'll see. I'm a whole different person, whole different fighter. I'm not the same guy, but you'll see.
All right, that sounds pretty good then. Um, you're going to New Orleans as well. That's correct. The New Orleans show. I will not be there. The first Misfit show, but I'll be missing. I know, it's bad. I'm going to the Kingpin
Fred, what's going on,
instead.
Fred? What
I'm
happened?
still
What
working.
happened,
I'm
Fred?
still working. I'm going to the Kingpin show instead. I don't have enough money to travel to the States right now. JMX versus Levon Bell. That's a really, really good fight. Who do you think wins that?
Yeah, Le'Veon Bell by knockout, 3rd round.
Is that because you started training with him?
No, I just JMX can't fight. You're talking about a world class athlete who has knockout power. We see him knock out Adrian Peterson. We see him go 4 rounds with Uriah Hall, who's a UFC Hall of Famer.
Hmm.
You think JMX will last 4 rounds with Uriah Hall? Think about that, Fred. Well, JMX lasts 4 to 6 rounds Uriah Hall in a boxing match.
I don't know. I haven't actually seen Uriah Hall box. Wasn't he in the UFC, Uriah Hall?
Exactly. Yep, that one.
In what? Who did he fight?
He fought Anderson Silva. He fought the best of the best. So Uriah Hall fought Le'Veon Bell on the Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva fight.
Oh, okay. Wait. Levon Bell fought on the Anderson Silva J. Paul card. Is that true?
Yeah, yeah, he fought him.
Let me check this. I don't remember this. I watched that card. Hang on a second. Levon Bell boxing fight. Searching it now. So he fought on. Oh no, I think of Rog Anthony because he fought on social. Oh whoa. Oh, you are right. Knocked out Uriah Hall in the first round.
Yep, remember he knocked out Adrian Peterson?
Yeah, on the Social Clubs one. I that's how did I not know that?
People
Wait,
are sleeping on
no,
Le'Veon
no.
Bell.
How did I not? Blimey, that's gone over my head.
Fred, what the
Didn't know
hell?
that at
That's your
all.
job, Fred.
I know you're doing better than I am, Anthony, at my own job.
Hey, look, Fred, you keep playing, I'm gonna take your job.
I know you probably will with this straight. Blimey, how did I not know that? That's really that's really bad. I didn't know that. Um, let's talk about some other things. Yourself, apart from the fighting, how have you been personally?
How do I what again?
How have you been personally? Mental health, life.
Oh man, I've been going through my ups and downs. I'm battling, I can't say too much. I'll say closer to the fight. Um, I, you know, I'm great, Fred. Personally, I feel like I could have ran more in the camp, but I feel great. Overall, I'm in a good mental space, mentally, emotionally.
Okay, okay. So you're doing okay, Anthony.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. No, I'm not traveling, getting drugged or anything.
Would you say that the fight announcement and the fact the fight's been signed, you got a date to work towards now, was that lifted your mental health, giving you a big boost in life? The fact that you're fighting Stop Papi on such a big card.
I mean, look, Fred. You understand this, Fred? I, Saul Poppy ain't the biggest star I've also fought before. You know what I'm saying? I've fought bigger stars too, like Tommy Fury and stuff, like Jack Fincham, those type of guys. I fought on big cards, big pay-per-view cards on TV. I'm used to fighting. Like I fought James Gallagher in Ireland, Dean Barry, Mike Hill. I'm used to fighting in different people's countries and on the big stage, so it doesn't really phase me. It's like an everyday job. It's like I'm just fighting on the road, which I'm used to it.
Do you think there would be a stage in your career where you don't fight on the road, where you're the home fighter, as it were, the judges might be more lenient towards you?
I mean, if you bring in this like California, different story. Yeah, come to California, it'd be a different story.
Hmm. So why is it not coming to California? It's because there's more money in England.
Bigger fan base in England for me. I mean, I would love for it to come back to SAP Center and watch me fight. Depends who I want to fight. I would love for that to happen, but obviously the influence of game has more of the English fan base.
Hmm. I guess over time, they got a few American shows coming up in Misfits. They got Nashville, they got the one this weekend, they got Texas at the end of the year. So they got three shows in America. So it will be growing. You've also got the big boxing fight happening this coming weekend, Ryan Garcia, John Davis. Actually, yeah, who wins that? I think, well, I can't say my opinion, but who do you think?
I go with Tank Davis.
Everyone's picking Tank. Why do you think that is?
More power, more. He has the ability to finish one shot with one punch, finish the fight with one punch. Ryan Garcia doesn't. That's the difference.
Well, but Ryan Garcia's knocked guys out cold before with the left hook.
Javante fought Cruz, Pitbull Cruz. Javante also fought Bolaños, who was a champion, and Javante also fought Fontana. He also fought Yuris Gamboa.
Gamboa.
Fought bigger names.
How do you think it ends? I think Tank will stop him like from 8 to 11.
I
Or
think
8
Tank's
to 10.
finishes him. Tank finishes. It's all depending how the gas tanks are.
Mm. I think that'd be good. Do you not think the gas tanks would be good?
Um, who knows? That's a weird one. Sorry, Fred. That's a weird one. You never know what to expect. Ugh. You never know what to expect from Javante. Javante tends to fight and lose rounds and then come back and win.
Mm. Mm. And one other big fight that's happening this weekend, before I let you go, Anthony, is Gia vs. McBroom. This rematch, number two. How does that go down?
Gibb or McBroom. Let's see. Probably McBroom by decision.
Oh, wow. That's unusual you pick him at Broom. Everyone I've interviewed has picked Gibb.
Eh, Broom by decision. I feel like he feels like he has no room to improve, and he feels like he's going to do the same thing what he did to McBroom, tough it out. I think McBroom. I, I think he strategized things.
Okay. That's really interesting that you said that. But a lot of people have been saying Gibb's very disciplined. He hasn't really posted much on YouTube. He's been training since the last fight.
Gibbs boring and suck.
You could say I wouldn't say Gibb is a boring fighter because each of his fights are stoppages. Maybe not the Jake Paul fight, but apart from that, they are stoppages. Maybe not Taylor
I mean,
Hoyt fight, they're 6 ounce gloves.
who is Gibbs?
But he
Who is
knocked he
Gibbs?
knocked out Mabroom last time in nasty fashion. I want to say
But
that.
is McBroom a draw?
I would say Mabroom is a draw. Yeah,
I mean, not McBroom, but is Gibb a draw? Draw. Gibb is not a draw. We saw what happened with McBroom and Gibb when they fought in the United States. Nothing.
there were a lot less ticket sales in that fight. We'll have to see. I guess it's fair to say that you can see how big of a Gibb. I think it's fair to say we'll see how big of a draw Gibb is when he fights in the UK this time around. Is he how many tickets are sold? I
Well,
think Gibb is a big star though.
but you got to factor in, bro. Like the girls part, everybody want to see the girls fight. So that's also gonna be interesting too.
Who do you think wins the women's tournament?
Elle Brooke, my boo, my wife, my boo.
You're a big fan of Elle, Anthony?
I'm a big fan of Elle. I love Elle. She's cool. She's a good friend. I love Elle.
And who do you
If
think,
if she wasn't where she was at, I wasn't where I was at, I'd probably marry Elle just because.
whatever you say, Anthony? And who do you think wins the men's tournament?
Jarvis.
Oh wow, okay. How come?
He's more technical, patient, technical.
Going off the, I guess you're going off Floyd Mayweather's part of him then.
Yeah, he showed a lot of technical things in that spar session.
That's fair. That's fair to say. So you take it, he beats Tom Zanetti in this fight and then goes on to fight. I think it's
Yeah,
the winner of Game at Broom actually. So he beat.
Thompson Eddie is just tough, bro. Thompson Eddie is just tough. It doesn't tough doesn't win fights.
Fighting wins fights.
Skills wins the fight.
Mm. But you need to have a little bit of everything though, Anthony. You have a little bit of skill,
Yeah,
a little bit of
but
toughness, a little bit of
he
heart.
doesn't have the skills. He's just tough. He got heart. Heart doesn't win the fight. Just know that.
You're right. You're right. We'll see. We'll see what happens this Saturday. It's gonna be exciting. I will see you in May though. I wish I could say I could see you in New Orleans, but I won't be there. But I'll see you in May 13th. You'll be a fight week. The same old. We'll be the same old Anthony Taylor, kind of laughing, joking fight week. Or will be more of a serious Anthony Taylor. I think we'll find out then. But I do appreciate you coming on the channel. I'll put an Instagram link in the description. But until next time, Anthony, I do appreciate you.
I appreciate you, Fred. You have a good one, brother.